I don't want this video to be super serious, but it's probably going to be a little bit more serious than my other videos, but it is my channel, so it's probably not going to be super serious. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Before I say anything, I would like to make you aware of Mr. Momo Kitty Pants in the room. Got a new kitten. I'm in charge of babysitting him while my mom's at work and my sister's at school, so if you hear that in the background and all of Mo's kitty shenanigans, I apologize. I don't have any other time for me to film this video. He's so little, so we had to get a collar with a bell so we know where he is and he can't hide or get lost. So that way we'll always know where he is, but it makes it very inconvenient for filming videos. So I apologize. But anyways, moving on from that, my upload schedule has been a little whack over the past probably month or two. And I guess this video is talking about why a little bit. I guess I'll start by talking about what I'm actually drawing in the video, because then that'll kind of lead into the topic of today. So even though I am more than halfway finished with my sketchbook at this point, I am going back and filling in the first page. I always like to draw the first page on camera, and I normally do that in a sketch vlog, and that was my original plan for this page too, but things kept getting in the way, and a lot of stuff happened that just was preventing me from filming it. And at this point, even though I do have the physical capabilities, I guess, of filming a sketch vlog, I decided against it, and I decided to just do a speed paint because, it's been hard to work. I don't really know if it's burnout exactly, or if it's just my depression. But that's what's been happening. And before I say anything else, I want to say that, like, I'm not trying to make this a video of being like, oh, woe is me. Oh, my life is so hard. I'm not doing this for like a sympathy or pity. I want to talk about my current mental state. I think people should be able to talk about mental struggles without being babied. That's what this is. Consider it like an update thingy / vent thingy. Maybe if you also struggle with burnout and or mental health issues, perhaps this will be helpful to you. But I have a list of things I would like to talk about as per usual, but it's probably going to be a little messy, so forgive me. But the reason it has been hard to work, and the reason I don't know if it is burnout or mental health stuff, the best way I can put it is that when I have to work, there's just been this like mental block. Like, I'll have a list of stuff to do and I know I need to do it and I have the time to do it, but for some reason I just can't bring myself to do it. Like, even if I'm sitting there staring off into space, I know I have stuff I have to get done, but like, there's something preventing me from actually getting up and doing the work. And if that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, I guess the best way I can describe it. So you know the game The Sims? And you know how when you have your sim, there's like a list of things they have to do, where it's like, they're hungry, they have to go to the bathroom, or stuff like that. Like, you have to command them to do those tasks. But the way that it feels with me with work is like, I know I have that list of things to do, and it's like I'm the sim, and then my brain, I guess, who's the player, has the cursor over the button to make them do the thing, but then they just don't press the button to make them do the thing. You know, does that make any sense? That's the best way I can describe it. And I don't know what that is, because what the fuck? And when I say it out loud, it sounds so stupid. Mr. Mo, you're very distracting. When I say it out loud, it sounds really stupid, because you would think that the solution is just like, Oliver, just do this stuff, just do it. Like, get up and work, just do it. Oh, Mr. Mo, I'll give you your ball with the bell inside, even though it's probably going to be very inconvenient for me. There you go, bud. Oh, you just spilled your water everywhere. You spilled your water while I was trying to film a video. It's very disrespectful. Now I gotta clean it up. God, what was I saying? Like, in theory, the solution is just as simple as, like, me getting up and doing work, but there's something preventing me from doing that physically that I can't quite put my finger on. And it very well could be burnout, because, I'm a little known in my family for being a workaholic. Mostly that's just because I have a lot of stuff I gotta do, because I've got filming to do, I've got editing to do, I've got posting to do. For anyone who has posted a video before, you know it's not as simple as pressing the post button. And then I got video planning I gotta do, and then I got commissions I gotta work on. Before commissions, it was comic stuff. So, yeah. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do, and I'll be the first to say I can do a bit much. I just always feel like with how many things I need to get done and how many things I want to get done, I have to be working near 24/7. I'd say over time I've gotten a little bit better at that. I used to work from like the moment I wake up to like the moment I go to bed. I don't really do that anymore. I tend to start work in the morning pretty early. Since I'm home alone, there won't be as much background noise except for right now because we have Mr. Kitty Pants. Yes, his proper full title is Mr. Momo Kitty Pants. So if you want to be respectful, refer to him as such. Thank you. But I've stopped working until the moment I go to bed. I have like a 1 to 2 hour window where it's like, if all of my work by then isn't done, then it's fine. Because at that point, I just relax for a few hours before I go to bed. I could probably use more than a few hours now that I say that out loud. But hey, I said I was getting better, not that I'm perfect. Whatever I'm going through, it very much could be burnout, could be mental health issues, could be a little mix of both. Because I have been very open on my channel in the past about having depression and having anxiety. I did have a talk with somebody recently. Basically, the gist of it was, I'm not trying to diagnose you because I'm not a mental health professional, but as somebody with ADHD, you seem like somebody who has a lot of that. Which honestly was really validating. It's not something I've talked about publicly, but for many years now. Probably close to 10 years at this point. Maybe a little bit less, but that has been like a thought in my head about like having ADD or ADHD or something. I've never gotten like an official diagnosis for this, and I live in America, so it's not really as simple as going to the doctor and getting a diagnosis because your boy don't got money for that right now. But the depression and the anxiety and the possible other stuff going on, it's just been a little stressed, and it's this weird cycle of just like, I get really stressed because work isn't done, but then I can't work because I'm stressed, but then the work doesn't get done because I'm stressed, and so then now that the work isn't done, that just makes me more stressed, but I can't work to alleviate the stress because I can't work because I'm stressed. I don't know if stress is really the right word because I don't know what I feel. Let's be honest. I don't know if stress is like the right word, but it's like mental exhaustion, I guess. And again, there's just that mental block. The mental block makes it hard for me to work, and then the work doesn't get done, and then I hate myself. But then because I hate myself and because I got that mental block, I can't work, which just makes me hate myself more. Hate myself was a little bit of an exaggeration, but I'm sure you know what I mean. But all of that, and combined with the past 2 to 3 months of my life, it's a little bit of a recipe for disaster. I haven't really talked about specifics, and that's mostly because like it's a little bit more complicated than me going through something and wanting to talk about it. There's like other people involved, and if it were just like me living my life as a human person, as you do, and then something happening and then wanting to talk about it, like, yeah, that's fine, then I would talk about it. But the main thing stopping me is that it involves more than just me, and I don't think it would be fair to other people for me to just spill everything out on the internet. Every time I bring this up, people say like, oh, you don't owe us any sort of explanation, and it's not because I feel like I owe that to you guys, but more of just me wanting to talk about it. Not only do I think talking about it would help me personally, but I also think that like it would help other people, and I think there are things that are important for me to talk about, but you know, maybe someday you guys will learn about the very vague things that I've been mentioning on this channel. But for the past 2 to 3 months, if you don't know, we were in a pretty crappy living situation. To sum it all up in the most simple way possible, we were not in a good living situation, and so we were getting out of that. We were moving, and then everything after moving that could go wrong in the new house feels like it kind of went wrong. We had issues getting the internet set up, and then we had issues getting our dryer delivered, and then my room has been leaking. Not only has my room been leaking, but we've been having issues getting that fixed, and now that it's fixed, we've been having issues getting the walls and the floor redone, and it's just a lot. And I think another contributing factor, maybe a minor one, but probably still a contributing factor, is like my room is my workspace. And not only is it unhealthy to work where you sleep, I know that, but this is just the best I can do. But other than that, my room is also a disaster. My desks aren't set up quite how they should be. I don't have my bed frame. My bed is just in the middle of my room. Parts of my bed frame are in here. The rest of my bed frame is elsewhere. I have a bunch of my shit just scattered around the house because I started moving things out, and they were like, wait, no, don't move your stuff out yet because we're not doing the floor like we said we would. And so my things are everywhere. Things are a mess. and I don't like it. I was never like a neat freak, I guess. I don't really like using the term neat freak, but that's the best way I could put it. I was never super strict about things being super neat and tidy, but I like to have my room at least look like a room, and right now it doesn't look like a room. My room not being put together, plus how my life has been for the past 2 to 3 months, plus my mental health issues. Like, it's work is hard. Like I said, I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's burnout. I don't know if it's a little bit of both. It probably is a little bit of both. But I think the most frustrating part about it is that I don't really know the solution, and I don't know if there is a solution. If anything, the solution would be to take a break. And a lot of you guys are very worried about me at times because I'm always stressed whenever a video is late, and I'm always stressed whenever I don't know what to post. But you guys always try to reassure me and say, like, don't worry about it. Take time for you. Take a break. Don't stress about it. We understand. You're a person. Life happens. But for one, I wish it really were as... Oh my god, Mo. Kill that ball. I wish it were as simple as just taking a break because, to put it bluntly, I don't make enough money to just take a month off of YouTube. I mean, as much as I wish I did. I think there's always been this sort of misconception about how much money people make on YouTube. And I don't know how much money you guys think I make, but not enough to take a month off. Your boy got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. But also, whenever you guys say, like, don't worry about it, just like take a break, we get it, in a weird way that kind of makes me want to not do that more. And it's not your guys' fault, because literally the last thing on your guys' mind when you tell me to take care of myself and to take a break and to not be stressed is, oh, you're making me feel like I'm taking advantage of kindness in a weird way. Because, like, that is, I don't know if it's the right way to phrase it, but that's a little bit of what it feels like. And like for the past 2 to 3 months, my upload schedule has been much more inconsistent than it has been since doing YouTube as a job, really. I've been posting to YouTube for about 4.5 years. The first year was very, like, inconsistent while I was in school, and then the year after that, after I graduated, I was uploading consistently, but it wasn't a job yet. So probably for like 3.5 years of being on YouTube, my upload schedule has been fairly consistent. But for the past 2 to 3 months, videos will be days late or weeks late. Sometimes I'll upload in the middle of the night, and I feel like my videos more recently have been a lot messier, and I feel bad about it. And you guys are going to tell me to not feel bad about it, but god damn it, I can't help it. I'm gonna feel bad about it. And I don't want to say this to, like, make you guys feel guilty or make you feel bad, but it's just like, you guys deserve better than that, because you are always so kind to me, and you're always so kind to each other, and you're always so supportive of me and supportive of each other. And you guys are just such a lovely community to have. Whenever I do have an upload that's late, I don't know when this video is going up. As of recording it, I haven't posted a video in 2 weeks. Personally, not super proud of that. And I don't know, I think it's just that, like, I think about how lovely all of you are, and then I go back to that mental block where it's just like, I could literally be sitting there not doing anything and having this thing preventing me from working, even though I'm not doing anything in that moment. There's something stopping me from working, and then whenever I experience that, I think about you guys and how lovely you are, and then I feel bad because it's like, well, why can't I just get up and work? You know? And then especially when it does take this long, in terms of the channel not posting in 2 weeks, and in terms of my life, past 2 to 3 months being really crazy, whenever you guys want me to take it easy, it makes me not want to take it easy. And I don't know why, it's just the way I am. I wish I wasn't, because it's annoying to everybody involved. And I think the main thing I need to work on is just being kinder to myself. Over the years, I've definitely gotten better at that, but more specifically within these past few months, I don't want to say that I haven't been, but I haven't been in terms of this weird little funk. There are a lot of ways that I am nicer to myself, but in terms of this, I guess I have been pretty rough on myself. But then whenever I try to be nicer to myself, there's something in my head that's like, no, you fucking idiot. Like whenever I get something a little bit more basic done, like if I get a very small amount of work done, I'm like, oh, I did something today. There's always that like voice in the back of my head that's just like, you could be doing more. And it's like, this isn't how much you normally work. This isn't nearly enough to get the video out on time. So I guess that's just what I needed to work on, just being kinder to myself during whatever the fuck is going on in my head right now. And so far my plans for the rest of the year is to just take it a little easy. The videos I have planned to post are fairly simple ones. I wanted to do more sketch vlogs, but then I just couldn't. I know you guys like that, and personally, I do enjoy watching stuff like that. Not of my own videos, I hate watching my videos, but of other people, I do enjoy watching that, but they take a lot more time to film and edit, so I hope you guys understand. Planning on having my monthly character video. I'm planning on having my yearly year-end summary type video, and then as always, I am planning to take off the last week of December and the first week of January, so I can't take off like a full month as much as I would love to. I figured the next best thing would to just have fairly simple videos come out and videos that are more easy to make, and then I'll take off my regular yearly time that I take off and then try and jump back into it in the new year. And I think that's about all I really have to say. I don't know if this video was a bummer. I don't want it to be. If anything, hopefully Mo's rambunctious kitty antics in the background helped keep it bright and cheery, and I'm not gonna lie, I got so distracted during this video because of him. But it just be like that sometimes. It really do. That's the summary of this video. It be like that sometimes. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, I really hope this video wasn't a bummer again. I think people should be able to talk about like their current mental state and mental health issues without looking for pity. I don't want to be babied. I just wanted to talk. I do think I owe it to you guys to give a little bit of an update and a little bit of what's in my head, but I also think talking about it like this will, I think it'll help me. I think just sort of venting about it. If it doesn't put my work schedule back on track, if anything, it might make me feel better emotionally. So, and if you've experienced something similar, feel free to talk about it in the comments down below. I would love to hear about your experiences, and I'm sure it'll help people reading the comments. And also me, let's be honest. It'll probably help me a little bit. I don't know if there's any solutions to whatever the fuck is happening right now, but if you have just anything you would like to share, even a cute fact about dogs or something, feel free to leave it in the comment down below. the comments. Wow. Oh, Mr. Momo, you crying? Where'd you go, boy? Come here, buddy. You want to say hi to the people? Introduce yourself, buddy. That was Momo. Thank you, Mo. But yeah, I think that's about all I have for you guys for today. But if you liked this video or found it insightful or just interesting, or if you watched this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, hello, my name is Oliver. This is probably a very weird video for you to be your first video of mine, but if it is, I make art, preferably every week, but that hasn't exactly been happening. My posting goal is always Wednesday, but as you probably have gathered from this video, that hasn't exactly been happening. If you want to see if I continue to post on Wednesdays, consider subscribing. I make a lot of art in this channel, and I'd love to share it all with you guys, and I'd love to have you here, so stick around. If you want to follow me on social media, they'll be shown on screen now and linked in the description box below. And if you want to see more of my videos, you can watch them now. There will be some on screen now and linked in the iCard tweet or check out if you want. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Hopefully, maybe. Won't make any promises. We'll see. Bye.